guys, welcome back to Booze Reviews in Black and White. I am Bane, and this is D'Amico. Today we're bringing to you something new. New this year, 2012, we have the Sam Adams Long Shot series. Picked up the 6-pack, decided to crack her open for you guys. We're going to start you off with a Munich style Dunkel. It's called a Dark Night in Munich. Not quite sure what to think here. Have you had this one?
No. The Long Shot is what Sam Adams does every year. They do a home brewers contest, and the top 3, I believe, are picked, and they take and bottle those recipes for that brewer or whoever made the brew. Yeah, and they put it in a 6-pack called Long Shot. I think you get 2 of each. I don't know if they make them in 12s or not. One of you guys out there may want to correct me on that. But I know at least they make the 6-packs and you get 2 of each one. So this one is A Dark Night in Munich by Corey Martin. And it's funny, it's got their faces on it. It's kind of cool. It's a little boy's dream to have their face plastered all on a beer bottle.
Right. This guy is 5.9% alcohol by volume. Again, Munich style Dunkel.
Boy. Vanilla. A little burnt sugar. Malt for sure. Barley.
Definitely the maltiness. I can see a little bit of vanilla there, for sure.
Wow.
Malt. Excuse me. Got too many malts. I mean, pure malts for me so far.
The roasty, toasty smokiness is coming through, but there's some coffee. There is some massive creme brulee, like the burnt sugar and the custard, like very, very good. The sweetness is not overwhelming. But boy, I mean, I don't even know how to explain this, but this is...
It is. Yeah,
wow.
It is very laid back. I would probably put it at a medium body style for a beer.
Sure.
It's not too heavy by any means, but yeah, I know what you're saying. It's coming across as sweet without being sweet.
Right.
Very interesting. The malts seem to mellow it out a bit. Pretty damn good so far.
Kind of show the color a little bit. Yeah, she's pretty dark. Brownish, amber, a little golden.
That's what kind of surprised me about this Long Shot series. They picked a lot of darker brews. I mean, we got the Dunkel here, which tends, not necessarily a dark beer, but you know, this one is definitely dark. We also got a Stout, and what was the third one there? An Alt. So I mean, we got 3 dark beers. It's very interesting that they went that route.
I agree. A little banana to it. Oh, he's gonna grab that hard dry.
Hey! Hey! Are we okay? Not too bad.
I like this.
What are you going to rate this thing? See, went back for seconds.
I would probably
like it.
Yeah, I did like it. I would probably give this a... I give this an 8.25. I give it an 8.25.
Okay. 7.9 for me. I like it. I just don't think it's complex enough. Maybe a little too many malts.
Sure.
I could have used something else in there. But very good. I think they did a good job with that one. For sure. Next up, we're going with an alt. Now this guy is this crazy amount of alcohol. It kind of surprised me a little bit here because we're looking at 9.3% for Durst Secret Alt. Derf meaning this Fred Hessler. Derf is Fred backwards. So
I didn't get that at first.
Derf. You have to be an idiot savant to figure that
exactly.
one out.
I'm an idiot, but definitely not a savant.
Like I said, you know, most of these are dark. This guy, again, a little reddish hue, pretty dark, off-white head, khaki, crew, whatever you want to call it. 9.3% alcohol by volume again.
It's kind of funny looking at this guy's picture and smelling the beer. Like, I mean, you could see this guy making a big, sort of heavy, stronger beer just to fuck with people. I mean, he's got this shit-eating grin on his face like, yeah. Yeah, she's nice color.
Okay. It's crazy, but I'm going to start off with almost like a menthol. Have you ever had like one of those green peppermint deals? You know,
like spearmint.
The spearmint type,
sure.
Coming through. A little bit of malty action, not much.
All right. I just dove into this one. Holy crap. Yeah.
It's
this
crazy,
dude
right?
is mind effing people. For real. This is... Wow.
I'm getting almost like a banana split.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. The amount of different characters that are coming through on this nose.
Bananas and caramel for sure. Wow. There's a lot going on in this. A little tar. There's something in there that I can't even pick this up. I don't even know what it is.
It's on the verge of being this like heavy bourbon barrel-aged style beer.
Bourbon, that's what I'm tasting.
Is that what it is?
That's what I'm tasting.
But it brings you back with the like this menthol spearmint thing. It cleans you up. It's interesting. I can't put my finger on it, but
this is it's got a little heat to it. What is it? 9.3.
Yeah.
You can taste the alcohol, the back end on that.
Yeah.
And that's sure. I think that's what's helping me get those bourbon-esque qualities out. I like it. Wow. But it's hot. I mean, I can feel it warming me up, going down. Like, holy crap.
This is definitely different. I don't think I've had a beer quite like this one. That's what I like about this home brew type thing. I mean, I've had a couple of people's home brews.
Sure.
And it's interesting because a lot of them tend to be, you know, obviously a little bit cheaper in style.
Right.
It does cost a lot of money to get some of these like stouts and alts and so forth out, but inventiveness. I mean, it's crazy what people can put into beers nowadays.
This guy has serious beer passion.
Definitely.
Wow. And I do believe this guy was an employee, or is an employee of Samuel Adams.
No. Okay.
I believe so. One of these guys is an employee, and I'm almost positive it was this guy, Fred Hessler. So, boy, I mean, you can taste the passion. You can taste his mission, if you will, his mission statement for this beer in the product. Boy, I mean, like I said, I've never met this guy, so I don't really know, but I would guess this guy has some serious passion for his craft. So, big shout out to Fred Hessler.
Hessler,
yes.
Yeah. You got it.
Or Derf, whatever.
Derf. All right. Tonight we're gonna finish up on the long shot series, the Imperial Stout. It is the 5 Crown Imperial Stout. This guy here, go right ahead. It's coming in at 8.9% alcohol by volume. Finishing dark, dark and heavy.
Black tar. Oh, but this is Texas tea right here, boy. Goodness. Yeah, you can't see through that at all.
All right, so this guy is Joe Farmanek. Yeah, probably screwed that up. Sorry about that, guy.
Oh well.
But whatever.
This is killer, man.
Yeah.
Wow. This is. Look how dark this head is. I mean, this is straight up taupe. Tan and taupe, baby. Wow.
Straight up coffee on the nose. It's kind of faint, but a little bit of maltiness. Yeah, definitely coffee there.
Wow.
Typical what I would think, you know, an Imperial is gonna smell like.
I can't really smell much today. I don't know why. Boy, I'm sorry for the dead silence, but this is big. Seriously, coffee all over the place.
Yep.
There's some sweetness, massive caramel, massive vanilla, but there's something else that just, I mean, it's a heavy beer. I mean, this is full body for sure. This is like drinking whole milk as a beer. Just coat your mouth, coat your palate. But there's something almost molasses. Almost molasses-like that's bringing the sweetness. But there's some bitter too. There's some, you can tell there's some hop in there to, you know, there's some bitter there. I'm sure to cut back on some of that sweetness. But this is a heavy beer, man.
I tell you what, I'm almost gonna go to the point of saying this has been oak aged.
I could see that. It definitely tastes like it's been through some oak, maybe some bourbon barrels.
Yeah, almost to that point. I'm not getting as much because usually when you do the barrel or the bourbon barrel aging, you get that heavy sweetness that comes through. This doesn't really have that. It leaves you kind of on the drier side of things. But it does have that big, bold creaminess, that coating of the mouth for sure, like you were talking about. It's got the malts, it's got the chocolate, it's got the coffee, it's got everything. And in fact, I'm going to tell you right now, this 6-pack of Sam Adams is probably the best 6-pack of Sam Adams I've ever purchased.
You know, I didn't buy the long shot last year or even the year before. I think 3 years ago, the last time I bought it anyway, there was one that was called, somebody made a Wiesenbach, which I had never heard of.
Yeah.
It was unreal. It was a sour beer. It was fantastic. But people that I talked to that drank it hated it. I thought it was great. And I kind of realized I have to separate my beer palate from others because I started to get offended when people told me that they didn't like it. I'm like, what? How could you not have liked this? Get out of here. Go get your Miller Lite and get out of here. You know, I was mad. But, you know, I got to back it up a bit. Strangely, and I'm going to bite my words later, I'm sure. But I think this is better than the Sam Adams Imperial Stout.
Whoa!
From their Imperial series. It might be just because it's fresh. This is new. And I still have a couple of bottles of the Imperial Stout that are year old now, and then I got another bottle that's 2 years old now. So, but boy, very reminiscent, but I think this is better, slightly. I don't know.
I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. That's interesting. That's crazy. This is, I mean, it almost seems like a baby version of that to me. I thought that maybe the Sam Adams Imperial version was a little bit more complex, but
it
this
was heavier. Yes,
this is definitely good. Don't get me wrong. This is definitely good. I'm not. Did we rate this? I think we forgot, but we'll go back. We'll go back and rate that as well. But hands down, before we go on, I just want to say, go ahead, go out and buy this. If you like dark beers, if you're looking to get into dark beers, try these beers, because usually Sam Adams is known as the people-pleasing beers. These aren't people-pleasing beers. These are dark beer lovers, lover beers, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm liking all these so far.
Me too.
Yeah, down the line, did we even rate the first one? Probably not, right?
I don't think so.
All right, so let's do it. Down the line, what are you going to rate it?
The Munich, 9. Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say with the Munich, probably closer to 7.8, probably an 8. I'll give it a straight 8.
All right, I'm going to give the Durst Secret Alt. Derf. I'll give that a 9.25.
Okay. I'm thinking closer to probably an 8.75 for me. Very bold. Crazy ideas. There's a lot going on in that.
Imperial Stout, 5 Crown Imperial Stout. I give that a 9 as well.
Okay. Tuck right underneath it at about 8.9.
There you go.
Yeah. Nice 6-pack.
Yeah.
Honestly, affordable.
Yeah.
Freaking affordable.
Was it $8, $8.50, something like that?
Oh yeah. I'm sure
you get 2 of each, so that was awesome.
Exactly.
I would definitely recommend sharing this one with a friend, though. The Imperial Stout. Unless you're a big stout person.
Don't share. Hide that one in the back of the fridge, right?
Actually, hide one and come back to it later. Actually, hide one of each if you can, and come back to them later. Oh well.
No. All right. Well, thanks again for watching. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, all that good stuff, and stay tuned.
Oh, one second. Oh, I just thought of something. I'm sorry. Listen, I have a question. Samuel Adams did a Facebook thing, drive, who knows, where they asked people to go on and create their own beer, and then they created a beer out of an estimation or whatever, a calculation of everybody's input, and they made a beer. It was called Boston, and I think they put it out at South by Southwest, I believe, in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
So it wasn't Boston like as the spelling of the city Boston. It was B and then Austin as in Austin, Texas. So Baustin. And you can only get it at the brewery, or you could have had it at the South by Southwest. So if any of you guys have had that, please leave a comment and tell me what it was like, because I submitted my version and the results of that, I mean, it sounded delicious. So when I read about it, but unfortunately in Minnesota it's not available. They only said it's available at the brewery and in Austin, Texas, for the South by Southwest. So please let me know what you thought of that if you had it.
Sounds like I'm going to need to get you a tissue or something.
Sorry, yeah. I'm about to start crying.
On said beer. All right. Thanks for watching.
Peace.